You hear people say, The Rock wakes up at 4 in the morning, and the first thing most people do? They laugh. They roll their eyes. They say, That's crazy, man. Why would anyone do that? He doesn't need to do that. And that right there, that laugh, that excuse, that dismissal, is why most people will never know what it feels like to be great. 4 in the morning is not about sleep. It's not about balance. It's not about some magic trick. It's about one thing. You either run the day or the day runs you. And The Rock, he makes damn sure he runs the day before the world even wakes up. Now let me be real with you. 4 a.m. hurts. It sucks. Your eyes burn. Your body doesn't want to move. Your mind tells you to stay in bed, and every excuse in the world comes flooding in. I need more rest. I'll start tomorrow. I've already done enough. That's weakness talking. That's the voice that's been running your life for years. And most people, they listen. They roll over. They surrender. And then they wonder why their life feels stuck, why they feel like prisoners in their own bodies, in their own minds. But The Rock, he's different. He gets up, laces up, and puts himself in the fire. Why? Because he knows this. Discipline is built in the dark, when nobody is watching, when nobody cares. That's the truth. You don't get strong when it's easy. You don't grow when it's comfortable. You grow when it's 4 a.m., and every part of you is screaming to quit, and you don't. That's where greatness is built. And people ask, but why? Why wake up that early? He's rich. He's famous. He's already successful. Me, oh, just of the addition. Exactly. That's the whole damn point. The man could coast if he wanted. He could sleep in. He could relax. He could live soft. But he refuses. Because he knows the second you stop hunting, you get soft. And once you get soft, life eats you alive. That's the problem with most of you out there. You think discipline is something you do until you've made it. You think it's just a phase, just a season, just long enough to reach a goal. But real discipline, it never stops. It's not a sprint. It's not a temporary grind. It's every damn day until the day you die. That's what 4 a.m. represents. It's not about the clock. It's about a daily contract. A contract with yourself. A promise that you will not bow to comfort. A reminder that weakness will never have the last word. Let me tell you something. Every time you hit snooze, every time you skip the hard thing, you are making a choice. You're feeding weakness. And weakness grows fast. It takes over. Before you know it, you're not just someone who slept in. You're someone who lies to themselves. And when you can't trust yourself, you've already lost. And that's why The Rock does it. He doesn't wake up at 4 because he's superhuman. He does it because he's human and he knows how dangerous weakness is. Most people miss this. They think discipline is about perfection. It's not. It's about fighting the war against weakness every single day. And you better believe it's a war. The enemy isn't outside. It's not the government. It's not your boss. It's not your parents. It's not the system. The enemy is right there inside you, every morning, waiting. And every morning you've got a choice. Conquer it or get conquered. You want to know why The Rock looks the way he does? Why he succeeds in everything from wrestling to movies to business? It's not genetics. It's not luck. It's not some magical formula. It's discipline. Discipline is contagious. Discipline in one area bleeds into everything else. When you've already crushed weakness at 4 a.m., how do you think you walk into the rest of your day? You walk in strong, focused, unstoppable. And here's the truth. Most of you don't want that fight. You want easy. You want comfort. You want results without pain. And that's why you're stuck where you are. You don't need to wake up at 4. You don't even need to do what The Rock does. But you damn well need to pick your own 4 a.m. That one thing that scares you. That one thing that hurts. That one thing you've been running from for years. And then you do it. Every day. No excuses. That's the formula. That's how you build pride. That's how you build respect for yourself. That's how you look in the mirror and finally say, I trust that person. I respect that person. And here's the beautiful part. Once you prove to yourself that you can do what you said you do, you become dangerous, untouchable. People feel it in you. You walk different. You talk different because you fought battles in the dark that nobody else could see. That's what discipline gives you. That's why The Rock wakes up when the world sleeps. He's building strength nobody else knows about. But let me break it down even further. 4 a.m. is symbolic. It's the place where comfort dies. It's where you meet yourself, stripped of excuses, stripped of applause, stripped of validation. Just you and the decision, quit or keep going. Most people never face themselves like that. They drown their weakness in distractions. Phones, TV, social media, comfort food, sleep. And they wonder why they're empty inside. You don't need another app. You don't need another motivational quote. You don't need another hack. You need to fight weakness head on. That's what 4 a.m. represents. And let me warn you, the fight never ends. You don't get to retire from this. You don't get to graduate from discipline. The second you stop, weakness starts creeping back in. One skipped workout becomes 2. One lie to yourself becomes a lifestyle. That's why The Rock doesn't stop. He knows the second he coasts, he starts dying inside. And he refuses to let that happen. So here's my question to you. When the alarm rings tomorrow, who are you gonna be? The person who listens to weakness and rolls over? Or the person who gets up, fights, and takes control? Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's gonna drag you out of bed. Nobody's gonna force you to chase your potential. This is on you. You want freedom? Earn it. You want respect? Earn it. You wanna stop hating the person you see in the mirror? Earn it. How? By showing up. By paying the price. Every single day, that's the truth. The Rock lives by. That's the truth you need to start living by. Because comfort will kill you slowly. Discipline will save you. So stop waiting, stop lying, stop pretending tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow isn't promised. You've got today. You've got right now. The alarm's gonna ring. And when it does, you've got 2 choices. Stay weak or get up and change your damn life. And when you get up, don't just move, don't just exist. Attack, fight, push yourself harder than you thought possible. Build the kind of strength nobody else can see, the kind of strength that only comes from the dark. That's where greatness lives. That's where freedom lives. That's where respect lives. Stay hard.